Hello, Dr. Ben Galyardt here, and I would love to share with you some of the exciting things that I've discovered since switching over to primarily a brain degeneration and brain optimization type of a practice. I started out in the early 2000s, mostly going with applied kinesiology, functional medicine, some of those different courses where we're able to look at the body and work on all these different systems. I've switched over to primarily working with that neurodegeneration, working with people that are dealing with Lyme, mold toxicity, things that are affecting the brain such as concussion, autism, learning disabilities, all of these different things that are affecting the brain. Once I'm able to make these changes, figure out exactly what's going on in that brain, come in with exactly the right supplements, the right nutritional protocol, make the changes with the specific systems and the tools that we're going to be talking about at the seminar in April. Once I've been able to do that, I've literally doubled my practice in the last 2 years. We've gone up to, this year we're on track to collect 7 figures in our office as a single provider in the office. So we're able to make some very profound changes in people's lives. We're seeing people be able to get into college that weren't able to go to college, able to get jobs that weren't able to get jobs. We're now being known as the primary provider in our town for dealing with these type of issues. I have multiple medical doctors, multiple other referrals that send their toughest patients to me. Why? Because that patient, that one of them I'm thinking of, he had a brain tumor last year. They opened up his scalp, took out the brain tumor, could hardly communicate, couldn't hardly walk. Now he's having full conversations. He's enjoying these sessions more than anything he's ever done. We're using all of the nutritional protocols, everything we have at our disposal to help that brain come back on. His family is so thankful. They're telling everybody they can about the work that we do. Another medical doctor in town that gives me very specific information on what's going on with those patients. The ones that she hasn't been able to help as far as the amount of thyroid hormone or leaky gut or whatever else they're working on, there's still issues. One of the patients she sent over, 12 head injuries that he's had, 12 concussions. And what are we able to do? Well, we're able to start using all the different tools, the oxygen, the neurofeedback, the glutathione, everything we've got at our disposal to start rebuilding that brain, start getting it turned back on. Once we start looking at mold in a lot of these patients, we start seeing that, well, first thing we've got to do is downregulate the damage that's coming in. So all of the tools that we're going to be talking about, the systems that we have in place to be able to gather the information of what is actually in that house, in that environment, the car, the workspace, whatever it is, we're able to gather that information, we're able to figure out how we can get rid of it. We have the exact tools in place, say, here, do this, and this, and they start seeing those changes. Then we start that repair process, and we're getting phenomenal changes. We're known as the mold specialist in our area now. Why? Because we're getting the results. We're getting people better. And on that note, too, I'm down to 3.5 days a week in practice, making more than I ever have, helping people more than I ever have. Doctors fly in from all over the world to learn these specific techniques at our office. Why? Because I've gathered all of this information from everybody you're going to be hearing from on April 29th, gathered all this information, brought it in, and started putting it together in the protocol that is very reproducible. You guys can take that from day one and start changing people's lives. So I look forward to seeing you. If you have any specific questions at all about what I do or want to see anything even before the seminar, feel free to contact me, come out. I love to have docs come and shadow, but I want you to know that this can revolutionize your practice. It can revolutionize your patients, change them on a level that they were never able to have before, and we're going to be able to show you exactly how to do that.